Morning.
Are we on? Good morning, everyone. This is Barbie, and I've got Mary with me today, my partner in crime. And we have a special guest for you today. We have Arrow Sewing Cabinets with Valerie and Scott. So they're going to be going over some great deals that we have going on. And we are so glad to have all of you with us today. We're excited. Having the right cabinet is something very important that you should have in your sewing room.
Overlooked a lot, but
Yeah.
oh boy, makes a big difference.
So we're glad to have all of you. And where did you say we had somebody on here from? Washington?
Yakima, Washington.
Hi, Yakima, Washington.
Yes.
Barbara, Carrie.
Yeah. All our peeps, our sewing peeps are on.
What's normal?
The reason we're doing this is because we feel like it's very important that our sewers out there have as much knowledge to make their life better as we get by working here. So we're here to share all this with you. So stay tuned so you can learn what you're missing out on.
I can join them in, but do you guys want to talk about the giveaway?
Oh, yes. So on our giveaway, remember, the giveaway will be a $50 gift card unless we can get 100 viewers. And also like and share this with your friends. Get them signed on, because if you get those, if we get to 100 viewers, you're going to get a $100 gift card.
Woohoo!
So get your friends on here. You've got time to text them and say, get them logged on.
Yeah, $100, you can get a lot with $100.
Yeah. Plus, you can put it towards a cabinet. And wait till you see the deals on these cabinets. I already have something planned out here.
Whew.
Yeah. Yes, let's get Valerie and Scott on.
That's us. We're on.
Good morning,
Scott. I always feel like a secret agent with these things in. Agent man. Oh boy. Last time I did
welcome,
karaoke,
Valerie and Scott.
Good morning.
Good morning, Barbie. Good morning, Mary.
I informed them that you two have some really good deals today and great information. So all our sewers out here will find out what they're missing out on.
Yes, and what they need for their sewing space. Absolutely. So
most definitely.
We'll just get started here if that's okay with you guys. We'll jump into it. And then as we switch out cabinets, Erin will put up some graphics so you guys can get those prices and see and start doing your planning for those Black Friday and Christmas shopping for yourself. So I am Valerie Tribble. So I am the account manager for the West Coast here at Arrow Sewing.
Dun, dun, dun. Scott Ehart, Arrow Sewing. I'm our director of sales. And would you say office jester, court jester, joker?
I don't know. It's like a class clown kind of.
Keep things interesting.
Yeah, he does.
Keep people on their toes.
Yes.
You never know what's going to happen.
So, but we have a full lineup for you guys today.
As you can see, we've got everything in here.
We are filled in, to the gills here on our set here. So the first one we are going to show you, now these are all of our holiday pricing. We have this one here is my favorite sewing cabinet. Not the one I specifically have at home, but it is optimal for storage and organization. And what we have here is our Kangaroo and Joey. Our Kangaroo and Joey is our #1 selling cabinet. It comes in all three colors. So we have our gray finish that it's in, our white finish, and then our teak, which is our brown. And we'll show you on a cabinet in a little bit here what color that is. But the nice thing about it is it does have this little Joey caddy right here that's got full view soft closing drawers. They all do lock. So if you want to keep little hands out or anything like that. And it just kind of nestles in, and we'll show you as we close that up. But it also has this drawer cover here on the left side, which is really great because you have a lot of space here for your fabric to sit when you're quilting, whatever you're doing, and whatever projects you're doing.
Supports all your projects, yes. Especially the larger projects. And are we going to show the quilt leaf?
Yep, and then it also has this beautiful quilt leaf that comes up. And the nice thing that I love about this cabinet is because it's got the 2 support legs, it can hold up another sewing machine back here, make it a cutting surface. The weight of a heavy quilt that you're working on, if you're working on a king size quilt, So this is really nice. Just look at that footprint right there.
It is ginormous. You have all the room in the world.
So I'm going to hand you that quilt.
Okay, I get to do
So
that.
then here on the right-hand side, as Scott's moving around, you also have a little space here to put your laptop, your iPad, your cup of coffee, which we all definitely need. It's
Yes.
snowing here in Wisconsin. So
It's a
we're from
blizzard
Wisconsin
outside.
and we have like sideways wind or snow coming down. So Scott is going to just show you. So when you're working on your quilt, just the amount of space you have here on the left-hand side.
It is
So-
and with this aerial view, it's actually perfect with everything open. One of the things we always like to talk about is if you can see all of the corners, all the way around the cabinet. So from front to back, I'm in the way. There we go.
They're
On the
all
side here,
curved.
everything is a rounded corner, so it's not going to snag your projects. And like Valerie was saying before, with those larger projects, as your blocks come together, you're working on your quilt, or if you're doing big garments, gravity is no longer, gravity's now your friend. We don't dislike gravity anymore. So what ends up happening is this drawer cover. So this is a full feature drawer, and Val will show those in just a minute. But now our projects are resting here. You're not having anything hanging over the cabinet. You're not fighting it coming over your work surface. So, if you don't have a cabinet at home and you're sewing on, the kitchen table or on a Costco table, you got to fight your project coming over that surface and then over your machine as well. So then when you're sewing, your arms are up here like this. We've got all of that taken care of. So now our shoulders are happy, our elbows are happy, our wrists are happy. And so back to supporting on the left. So now as we push our projects through, you notice it's not falling off the back of the table because it's flowing onto the quilt leaf. So what I want you to, think of, when you're sewing at home, and if it's on that kitchen table or that Costco table, what ends up happening when you hit the end of the table is your project then basically pivots around your needle and it starts to go and fall to the right. So now your tension's off, your stitches aren't straight, your seams are out of line, and you're just not happy. And we want happy sewing. And so with the Kangaroo and Joey, having this drawer cover, having the full-size quilt leaf, that leaf in the back expands the full length of the cabinet. And so it actually doubles the cabinet in size. And it's absolutely perfect, for those large projects. It prevents that twist. Like I said, we're no longer fighting gravity when we're sewing our big projects.
So Maureen actually has this cabinet and she says that she loves it. But yes, you are right, Maureen. Unfortunately, the Bernina 990 does not fit in the opening of this cabinet, but we will show you
have a
another
fix.
cabinet if you would like to.
We have a solution.
We have a solution for you. So if you want to get another lovely cabinet and then you can gift this one or put another sewing machine in it, then you're all set up with another sewing machine.
And so this cabinet will do about 95% of the machines on the market. And when we say we'll do 95% of the machines on the market, what does that mean? All of our cabinets do have a 3-position hydraulic lift. Some do have an electric option as well. But let's show you how that hydraulic lift works.
Yeah, and I'll close up the quilt leaf back here. So we'll take this all down so we can get to that with no issue. Move your quilt here.
We'll talk about this amazing light.
Yes,
in just a minute.
absolutely.
So a sewing cabinet, what it's doing is it's giving you that dedicated space for your machine, for your notions, for your projects. Now, it has 3 positions. We'll start at the top because I don't know how much that mysterious 3rd position gets used, but we'll show it.
I mean, some people, there's a few people out there.
We'll show it. So
Yes.
starting in position 1, this is your free arm position. So think, that pant leg, that shirt sleeve,
Your
Also-
embroidery attachment.
your embroidery modules. This is where you're going to live. Position 2. Whoa, the screen's gone, but I'm just going to keep talking. Position 2. So this is flatbed sewing and this acrylic insert. These are sold separately. Absolutely.
A must.
Yeah. It
A
just
must.
absolutely makes the sewing. What was that, Aaron? I'm getting told, keep talking, Scott. All right. So flatbed sewing, what we've now done is we've brought the deck of our machine down level with the surface of the cabinet. So you're not having to fight coming over the surface, over the machine. You've got everything at one level. And this acrylic insert here, it fills all of this space around the entire machine. So what we've now done is we've created a completely level and flush work surface. The deck of the machine is level with the acrylic is level with the cabinet. So when we're doing our piecing, we're putting our blocks together, we've got everything at the exact same height. And what that's doing is, again, that is bringing our shoulders down. It gets our elbows at 90 degrees. It gives us happy wrists as we push everything back onto the quilt leaf back here. Mysterious third position.
Well, let's talk about first, like he said, this will fit about 95% of the machines out on the market. So you're going to want to measure your sewing machine. So again, like those new Avenires, the Radiances, the 990s will not fit in this opening, but we do have a solution for you. So don't stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. But you'll want to measure and accommodate any room for your knobs and your cords. So this opening right here is 23 3/4 by 12 1/2. So make sure you're measuring your machine to make sure it'll fit in there. And otherwise, reach out to Authorized Sewing Back. If they're not 100% sure, they'll reach out to Arrow and we'll get that confirmation for them. But so this is, like he said, will hold about 95% of the machines out on the market. And he will show you the mysterious third position, which, some people do use. Some people.
With the holidays, you might see more of putting the machines away.
Yep.
If you put your machine away, slides down underneath the cabinet, I should say underneath the top, and then all the cabinets, they do come with the sewing well cover. And again, what we've done, putting your machine away with the quilt leaf on the back. Let's flip this back up for just a second. So now you've got a completely level surface, and it's big. How big is this?
When it's fully open is 71 inches.
Yeah,
so when it's completely open, so we'll do feet, 6 feet by 3.5 feet when it's open. But when you close it down, it's 4.5 feet by 2 feet. So that means with the quilt leaf down in the back, the right leaf on the side gone. But the best thing about, not only is this giving you optimal workspace and organization, but for the holidays, what we're doing is we are throwing in this floor daylight lamp. So Scott, why don't you bring that machine back up?
Yeah.
And then you'll be able to see how bright that is. And it's such a nice addition to have when you're sitting there and sewing that you don't have to sit there and squint. I mean, Scott just finally joined the 40 Club. So he the issues with the eyeballs like most of us do. And, none of us are getting younger as much as we'd like to hope. But having this extra light, and he'll show you how flexible it is. This is his lightsaber for the day. So he is he's been having way too much fun with this light. So
yes, it's set up. We were making lots of noises.
So you can either have it in the back of the machine, you can put it in the front underneath. It's very flexible. The light does spin a little bit, so you can position it so where you need the light.
This is actually how I set mine up at home. Trying to do this backwards in the. There we go.
So, so this is a floor daylight lamp. So this will come free with the purchase of this cabinet.
Wow.
So again, this is our Kangaroo and Joey. It is available in white, teak, or gray. And I'll show you how closed up it gets. We'll take this cover off here. Like Scott was mentioning, this is a full drawer here in the front.
Oh, wait,
and then
before you tuck that in, let's show the casters.
Oh, okay. He's gonna lift this up for you, ladies.
So all the cabinets, this is one of the great things about the Kangaroo line of cabinets, is they are on these big heavy duty casters. And these aren't the your typical plastic chair caster.
They're metal.
This is a metal and rubber caster, and they do have the heavy duty locks on there, which when if you're sewing fast, if you've got your embroidery module going, if you have a secondary machine, a serger on here, being able to lock those wheels, locking it in place, absolutely fantastic. It keeps, with your embroidery, it keeps tension on the fabric and the hoops. Vibration is going right into the ground. It just makes the experience so much better that it's not going anywhere.
There's another little piece here. So as you can see, and you're probably sitting here wondering, oh, but I've got a Bernina machine and I've got a front loading bobbin and I use my knee lift. Well, we have this little panel here that just pops right off in the front. So you're able to get to your machine, to use that knee lift, to change that bobbin if you choose to do it that way. But this is just, it gives it a nice little finished look, and it just clips on here if I can do it. Oh, I got it. Look at that. I'm
Wait,
great.
but can you take it off again though?
No.
Okay, but there's a real reason why I said take it off. This platform, not just to make Valerie's life difficult, because
He does.
Yeah. The question that we do get a lot of time is, well, okay, you're demoing. What do we have in here? We've got a Skyline S6. Well, my machine's taller, my machine's shorter. How do I get it so it's even with the cabinet? This second position, flatbed sewing, the stop point itself does have 4 inches of adjustment. So regardless of the machine, you're going to be able to adjust where this stops to make sure that your machine is level with the cabinet.
And you know what, Scott? One thing I really love that Arrow, you know, we stand behind our products. But the other thing is we have a top-notch customer service team that is here just right on the other side of the wall from us. And they are here to answer any sort of questions that you may have when you are, you know, assembling your cabinet. And the thing is if we're closed, we have a whole YouTube channel that has all of our videos out there, how to adjust this platform, how to assemble a cabinet, you know, and it's a great resource for our customers so that they have a great experience putting everything together.
24/7 support.
24/7 support. Absolutely. And we're based out of Wisconsin, so Central Time Zone, we're here for you. So
even when it's snowing out.
Even when it's snowing out. So
took a little while to get to work, but we're here ready to go.
So again, Kangaroo and Joey with the free daylight lamp comes available in white, teak, or gray. This one is on sale for $19.99, and you can call into Authorized Vac and Sew, and they will be able to talk with you in regards to shipping and all of those extra additions that you can have either for the shipping assembled or unassembled. So
and for the inserts. So for that acrylic insert, those are custom made for your machine, for the cabinet that's going into. So the team at Authorized, they'll need to know you know, which cabinet you're purchasing and then which machine is going to go in there. And can you get multiple inserts? Absolutely. As long as it fits within that opening, you can have as many inserts made for it as you like.
All right. So we are going to
and Valerie.
Yes.
We do have a question.
Sure.
One of our customers wants to know what the black tubes are for that come with the insert.
The black tubes, so those are, if the insert is not, those are feet that you attach to the bottom of your insert, and those are adjustable. So if Sew Steady can't get it to, and it's a smaller cut of an insert, it just helps keep that up a little bit higher. We do have a table that doesn't have a front lip on it to hold it on. So then that's where those feet would come into play and hold that insert so it stands. So it's basically, you know, 5 feet that it's just going to stand on then.
Okay, perfect. You've thought of everything.
That is a good question. I don't think I've ever had that one.
No.
A+. I think that person needs to get the gift card right there. So
there you go, John.
All right. So we are going to switch out cabinets, and we'll bring back. We'll be right back.
Floor lamps. And those lamps are really nice for giving you
no
extra
matter
lighting.
which one it is, man, those have
Yes.
really good lighting, and I am really excited about that coming with that. I show the Joey and you know, the Kangaroo and Joey, and boy, I learned a lot just now. I thought I had broken that front piece when it pulls out, but it has a purpose, so they have thought of everything.
Yes,
And
they
man,
have.
oh,
That's a cool idea to be able to get to that front loading bobbin.
And boy, that
Nice.
price, my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. So as we go, as we go. But we have any other questions out there while we're.
I will need the hardware to connect the tubes then.
Okay. Yeah, these tables or cabinets make such a big difference when you're sewing, and we'll share a little bit more about that as we go. But oh my gosh!
All right, we are back.
Oh,
Cool.
there we go.
All right.
You're
Back
all
to Valerie
set.
and Scott.
Yes. So we are back with our next cabinet that we have here. And for all of you sewists out there, this cabinet here will accommodate all of those machines. It will accommodate the new Avenir, the new Radiance, those new Bernina 990s. So if you got those new machines, this cabinet is for you.
It is the one.
It is the one.
This is our flagship. This is our premier cabinet. And the name of this one is Sydney Light. And the inspiration behind this cabinet was the one that we just looked at, the Kangaroo and Joey. That's been our best seller for 3
Yes.
years, 4 years?
But yes, since 2021.
Yeah, gosh, yeah.
So 3 years.
And so what we wanted to do is we saw that there was a need and we needed a solution for the large machines. And we also wanted to have it as a singular unit. So the Kangaroo and Joey was 2 pieces, the main body of the cabinet, the Kangaroo, and then the chest of drawers, the Joey. The Sydney takes that and puts it all into one singular piece. So you've got by Valerie, you've got the drawer storage.
So there's 3 drawers here. They all do lock. In the second drawer, you do have a removable thread holder. So you can store your thread right in here. You can leave it out and work with it, or you can leave it in your drawer. I'm going to drop that down. And then the bottom drawer here has another sliding shelf. So you can easily just put your books in there, have extra space. But the best part about this is for those people who do have that 990, the Radiance, the Avenir, any machine that has an embroidery attachment, the only one I wouldn't suggest would be the M17. If you have that M17, we do have an optional, a separate purchase rack that you can put on the side of your cabinet. But these 2 shelves in here actually come out. And there is a pad down on the bottom that has a sticky back pad. So if you choose, you can store your embroidery arm right inside here. And then there's 2 metal hooks up on the top where you can hang embroidery hoops. So this is just a great all-in-one cabinet because we all have those embroidery arms that never really have a place to go.
No, I mean, do you keep it in the trolley?
Where do you keep it?
Yeah.
I mean, and then you have that ability to drop it, and then you're going to have to get it fixed. So here with this cabinet, you have that storage space in here right for that embroidery arm. So Scott, let's open this all up and show them. I think we may have to move it down a little bit this way so you can open up that end. So this one, just like the Kangaroo and Joey, does have that leaf here on the left-hand side, just to give you that extra workspace for your fabric to sit on. And then we've got that right panel that comes up just like the Kangaroo and Joey.
Get skinny.
And then it does come with this pressing mat. So if you wanted to sit here and press right before you started to sew, you could easily do that. It does come with that well cover. And then again, it's got this 3-position hydraulic lift. So as you can see, the hydraulic does all the work for you. And you don't have to strain or anything like that to put this machine down into storage, bring it up from storage. So again, we have our free arm position right here. You can attach your embroidery attachment right here. And all of those new machines that are out there, the embroidery attachments fit perfectly.
Plenty of space to the right of the machine.
This is 26.5 inches right here. So you could easily put your embroidery attachment on it. Or if you're a garment sewer, you can get up here and you can put your sleeves or your cuffs or whatnot. And then you're going to put it into your flatbed position. So again, can't stress this enough. Make sure you are getting this acrylic insert. It is a quilter's dream to be able to sit and sew. Oh, move the machine a little bit there. And to not have your stitches pull or drag and your fabric go down. It's just a really nice addition.
It really completes the experience.
It does.
It really does.
So this cabinet also, just like the Kangaroo and Joey, has the support leaf in the back with the two cool support legs back here.
Yep.
So you could put, another sewing machine back here. But just look at that space,
Expansive.
that surface that you get to work on, sitting and sewing, and you can press. And this too does come with this free daylight lamp. So
Can you
you'll
make
get
the sound just once.
I don't know if I can. Whoop! I don't know. I don't make it like you do.
Oh, that's the worst lightsaber sound I've ever
There we go.
heard. Okay. I'll give you an A for effort.
It's just like the Jetsons. I can't do the Jetsons sound. Yeah, that thing, I can't do that. So this here is our Sydney Light. So the embroidery storage, you can put your embroidery arm away. You've got this large opening that will accommodate all the machines out on the market. You have this huge work surface. It is available in all three of our colors, our white, our teak, and our gray. Has a lifetime warranty on it. It's on those heavy-duty locking casters. So, lock it down when you get it into place. It's going to absorb that shock and that vibration from your sewing machine, especially if you sew like Scott and it's full speed ahead. There's no in between.
I got Christmas projects to complete. I'm behind.
A lot of people, I bet, do. And then for this one with the hydraulic, we're looking at $23.99 with this free lamp.
Yes.
Now, we do have an electric version that in a little bit, Erin will show you a picture of that. For the electric lift, so hydraulics, you push the machine up and down. Electric, you push a button and it does all the work for you. So the electric version is $28.99.
And special note with the electric. So
Yes.
the 990
The one lady,
gals,
Maureen, was it Maureen that had the
Maureen?
990?
Maureen.
I think it was Maureen that had the 990.
So for the 990, the electric lift, it does have the travel needed to put your 990 all the way into storage because that 990's got such a large screen on it. So what you'll need to do when you're talking with the authorized staff is let them know that you have a 990 and they'll make sure to communicate with us. That way we can do the electric lift. We have to, each one of those electric lifts, they get fine-tuned.
Yes, here at our
Yep,
warehouse.
before they go out. Those are in stock.
But if you're, if you want to take the opportunity and assemble it yourself, I have a lot of people that are out there. It's like,
absolutely.
I would love to do that.
And all the assembly manuals, the great thing about our assembly manuals, we write all of our own assembly manuals. That's done right here in Wisconsin. They're all in English. We do all of our own illustrations. And then like Val had said before, we've got an entire YouTube channel dedicated to assembly. If you do have questions, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 Central, you can call in and you'll get, we've got Kylie. Will she be back? When will
She
Kylie
should be back after the first of the year.
After the first year. So we got
She just
Chris,
welcomed a baby, so she's taking some time.
We've got Chris and we got Kirsten, we've got Luis.
Yes.
And you can call in and ask them any questions. They can, literally build these in their sleep.
Well,
They
and
are
the nice
incredible.
thing about our customer service team is they have to build every single cabinet before they can answer a phone when they first start. So, they have that. So if somebody calls and says that thing on the right-hand side of my cabinet and it looks like this, they're going to be able to know exactly what that is. So, but this, again, our Sydney Light will accommodate all the machines out on the market. I don't see why this should not be underneath everybody's Christmas tree this
I agree.
Christmas.
And it's coming with the drawer cover. It's coming with the thread storage. It's coming with the adjustable shelves. It's coming with the embroidery hoop hooks. It's coming with that pad for the embroidery arm storage.
It's coming with the pressing mat.
Coming with the pressing pad.
Coming
It's
with the
with the
lightsaber.
That's perfect.
Yes.
All of this for a low price of $23.99 for hydraulic, $28.99 for
the
electric. And just remember, if you have that Bernina 990 and you really, really, really want to put it into storage, the electric is the way you're going to want to go because we modify those lifts before we ship it out. So a great cabinet, lifetime warranty available in all 3 colors. I don't see why this shouldn't be under everybody's Christmas tree.
Okay, well,
Exactly.
I need a bigger tree.
Yeah.
This display is going to be very heavy this year. So, all right. So we are going to move this out. So Erin, if you want to throw those graphics up, and then we're going to come back within the next cabinet.
That's a nice cabinet.
Oh
It is.
boy. Yeah.
And
I'm sure.
Veronica makes me sew all day. And
I heard.
I used to sew on a desk that my uncle made. So it's pretty old, but I was never sitting very comfortable on it and my shoulders would hurt. Well, now that I've got back issues, these cabinets work perfect. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
when you're getting yourself and all of a sudden you feel like, oh my gosh, my neck or
Yeah.
my shoulders or sometimes in my wrist, because that's where I'm
Yeah.
starting to feel stuff.
Mhm.
And
right.
this changes everything.
It does. All right. We're
We
back
are
with
back.
Valerie and Scott.
We have next
it's our fave.
Scott and my favorite cabinet.
It's our favorite one.
Our favorite. We both just got one. He's got one for at home. I've got one for my home. And my kids took mine. I don't know about you. Did your wife take yours?
Well, what's mine is hers,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Is that,
Is that how it goes? I
Good
don't know.
answer. Good
I thought
answer.
it's what is mine and what's mine is mine.
is that- That's what I've been doing wrong this whole time.
So what we
Golly.
have here is our phenomenal Kookaburra cutting table. If you don't have a cutting table, you need to look at this one. This one is absolutely amazing. So we'll call this the backside because we're showing it first. So on the
Yes.
backside here, you have
Side
3.
two. That
Yeah,
was showing
side
first.
Side 2. We're
Yeah.
showing side 2. 3 adjustable shelves. So you can either have them in, you can take them out. As you can see, you have room here for a blanket. You've got fabric, you've got quilts, you've got a serger in the bottom. But Scott, tell them what you do with yours.
So I don't use my shelves at all. because why? But no, what actually works perfect is if especially for the really tall rulers, being able to stand those vertically. If you're using any of the AccuQuilt Bobs, the really long dies, which I just started actually using those, those fit fantastic here. Even a full bolt of fabric, you'll be able to store, those on a diagonal. It's just you can do so much with it. And the shelves, there's
I think 30 different positionings.
I think I said 100 before. I might have over exaggerated on how much you can adjust it, but these shelves, you've got that's like every inch and a half. There's a different level of adjustment, so you can really customize that for whatever's going to be going. Whatever's going to be going in there.
So this here too is also on these heavy duty locking casters. So we are going to do the do-si-do and we are going to spin it around and we are going to show you the other side. Now, this is the side that I like because for me, I like to have things stored away so you can't see them. So it has 4 full view soft closing drawers. Whoa, what's this?
We'll talk about that in just a second.
We'll talk about that in a second.
It's a Christmas present from Santa.
Yeah, don't worry. All right, 4 full view soft closing drawers in the front here, which are really nice. So you can store your cutting, scissors, your Wonder Clips. He's a Wonder Clip guy.
I'm a Wonder Clip guy.
You can put your books in here, scraps, whatever you want to store away. I mean, when I go to quilt shows, if there's something that these ladies always need is more storage.
Always
more storage.
Need more drawers.
Who doesn't need more storage? So we are going to open this up. And now the nice thing about this, so right now it's in a 20 by 40 footprint. When you open it up,
20 by 40 inches.
20 by 40 inches, yes.
Inches, not feet. That'd be big.
I said footprint.
Oh, footprint.
Yes, print. You missed the word.
Print.
The nice thing here in the front is it's got these nice little angled or like insets in. I don't know.
Concave cutout.
There, concave cutouts. Wow, you're
Wow.
getting fancy here. So you don't really have to have those long arms to be able to get underneath and grab these. They're very sturdy. They'll hold your weight,
Yes.
so you're not going to collapse this down when you're sitting here and cutting. But
how do you cut? What do you cut on?
Okay, excuse me.
More gifts.
More gifts.
More
So,
gifts.
Kookaburra cutting table right now is completely open to a 70 by 40 inch work surface.
Thanks for enunciating the inches.
You're welcome. So the nice thing about this, it comes with a cutting mat. This cutting mat not only covers the whole top of your cabinet, has these nice rounded corners so your fabric's not going to catch on it. You're not going to get those bruises on those hips, ladies. So this is a really nice, but the other thing I love about this, it's a self-healing cutting mat. So you are getting a 70 by 40 inch cutting mat that is self-healing.
Yes.
And specifically for our holiday promotion, we are throwing in also an Ironmatic pressing mat and mitt. So this is a phenomenal item. So you can sit and you can press right on the top of your cabinet. It is not going to go through. You can actually put
incredible.
the iron right here.
The heat
But
just doesn't go through.
it also comes with this lovely little mitt. Who doesn't need this for little things to press?
Your little turn
squares.
pads.
Yep. You can also do curtains and stuff if you steam your curtains and stuff.
Wow, you're getting fancy.
I know,
with
I
it.
do. This is what I do on the weekends. I steam all my
Oh.
curtains, Yeah. No,
Hmm.
I have 2 small kids. So you can actually steam right on here. It is not going to go through and, hurt your hand. It's not you're not going to get burnt or anything. And then this also comes with it. So you can steam right on the top of your mat here. It doesn't slide.
It's got grippies on the bottom.
It's the inside that's slippery, but it doesn't slide very well on the tops of your surfaces. And the other thing is I was talking with Scott earlier. The nice thing about this cabinet, because not only is this 70 by 40, some people don't have that space in their sewing room to be able to accommodate, to have that fully open. So you can put one of these sides down and get a smaller cutting mat that we offer. And then you can put the pressing mat on one side.
Yeah. So then you've got a cutting station and
a
a dedicated pressing station and dedicated storage for drawers and for vertical things.
And this is 36 inches high. So this is like the
perfect
perfect
cutting
height.
height.
You're not bending over and straining your back.
No.
Not at all. So
we
this,
didn't have stuff for me to cut. That's okay.
Oh, you know what? I think I did. Oh, no,
we
I
did
moved
somewhere.
it.
It's okay.
Oh, it's right over there, but you don't like that rotary cutter because you
No,
are a fan of a different brand.
I'm a little bougie with my rotary cutters. And
Yes.
actually, that is a great point about the self-healing cutting mats. They don't chew up your rotary blades. Some of the other mats that are out there, they're really tough on the rotary blades. And this one, I mean, we have really torture tested these mats, and our rotors are still strong with nice cuts.
Yeah, absolutely. So this one is on sale again for $11.99. You get that cutting mat, you get that pressing mat. It is available in white, teak, or gray, lifetime warranty, heavy duty locking casters. A lot of people ask me when I'm at shows what do you do with this cutting mat? So this cutting mat actually will ship to you rolled up. So you could roll it up. You can put it behind a cabinet in your room. You can put it underneath the bed in the back of your closet, wherever you'd like to store it. So it is not going to get damaged if you roll it up.
No.
So we are going to close this back up. And again, Kookaburra cutting table, 70 by 40 workspace, closes down to 20 by 40. You have the 4 drawers in the front, the 3 adjustable shelves in the back, heavy duty locking casters, lifetime warranty, 3 colors, white, teak, and gray. It is a must-have. You know what? Between the Sydney and the Kookaburra,
what else could you need?
this is like the quilter's dream show right now.
Yeah, this is perfect.
But there's still more.
But wait, there's more.
But there is more. There is more. So we are going to bring out the next cabinet here. So if you guys want to throw that up on the screen, and we'll be right back with you.
Well,
That's cool.
I don't know
Yes.
how many of these I need.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
I love that cutting table.
That cutting table is
The drawers
amazing. And I
and the
can see
storage
taking
space.
out on one side
Mhm.
one of the shelves or 3 of the shelves and having both. So now I have something to lay something
Yeah.
flat, and I still have room for maybe all those wonderful bolts of fabric that we have here at Authorized Back and
I
Forth.
like the drawers for fabric scraps.
Perfect,
All my
yeah.
little fat quarters and things.
That's
yeah.
right, because you use a lot
Mhm.
when you're teaching and
Oh,
stuff. You
yeah.
have all this lovely
I know.
stuff.
I'm sold on it. I love it. I
But-
want it.
You know what I like the best of this? I'm
What?
sorry, Barbie.
No, go ahead.
is often when I'm cutting, I'm like cutting like this.
Oh,
And that is
one's up
36
higher.
inches. Yeah, so it's
Mhm.
up higher.
We're all
makes it
set.
easy. Mhm.
Okay, back to you, Valerie and Scott.
All right. So you guys must love that Kookaburra from all the talking that you're doing about all the fabric you're cutting and all of that. So,
Yes, we do.
so the next cabinet we have here is on a screaming deal that we are
Yes.
going to talk
So
about.
we started really big,
We did start really big.
and now we've got solutions for that tight footprint in the home where you
Those
still
beginners.
need that dedicated space. Beginner sewing. We have the Valerie. I mean,
Also known as the
the
Bandicoot.
Bandicoot.
So he calls it the Valerie because this is my cabinet that I personally have at home. I have the Bandicoot cabinet for my little Bernina 475. And it works perfectly for me because I just don't have a lot of space right now. And it's a smaller machine, and I'm just getting started. I was telling Scott earlier today, he should be proud of me because he's been asking. Him and I have just become big fans of a fabric line out
Yeah.
there. And so I actually started working on my first quilt last night. So I was sitting at my little Bandicoot. So
Well, how does Bandicoot work?
Bandicoot, as you can see, is a very small footprint. So it is only 31 inches when you have it closed up. There is no leaf or anything to it. It's a simple cabinet. There's magnets in the front to hold your doors. And then there's these little J hooks that, you want to make sure that you have those hooked in the side of your leaf up on the top, because if you ever have somebody that's in your room, I had my daughter next to me last night, and you accidentally kick that, well, then that could damage your cabinet. So just making sure you have those J hooks, locked into place.
And that was just a demo. Don't normally.
Yeah,
kick the
don't normally
cabinet.
kick it. I mean, you can if you want, but
Yeah,
you'll
yeah.
have to pay for it to get replaced. Then it's got these, 10 thread holders on each side, 2 little cubbies here. And then there's a little bit of storage in the middle right here. I just have my little zipper pouch that has all of my extra feet in it that came with my machine. So just a very small, basic cabinet, and not like the other ones. So Sydney, obviously, is a very large opening, the 30 and a
Yes.
half, or 30 and a half. You had the Kangaroo and Joey that was 23 3/4. Now you've got the Bandicoot cabinet here. The Bandicoot has a 20 and 3/4 inch opening by 11.5 inches. So perfect for those small to mid-sized machines, those extra machines.
80% of the machines on the market.
It is about
Yeah.
80% of the machines out on the market. And again, cannot stress enough. Oh, we got to move that. Stress this enough to make sure that you're getting this insert that's custom cut for your machine for this opening. So again, 20 3/4 by 11.5, measuring your machine to accommodate for the knobs and the cords. So when you do put this in between all the positions, that it's not going to get stuck or anything like that. So a very, like I said, very basic cabinet.
She's available in
White,
White.
teak, and gray. So all three colors.
Very
Yes.
nice. That's with the dual rail hydraulic lift. And that's the great thing about these cabinets is that dual rail lift. So
It is.
whether it's small platform, large platform, you're getting stability. You're not going to have the, you know, the teeter totter that sometimes
Yep.
happens with
Nice
those rear
level
mount
platform.
lifts. Yeah. It's so even though it's a smaller cabinet, smaller price point, you're getting that same quality.
Yep.
You're getting the dual
And
rail
this little
hydraulic
cabinet
lift.
has a lifetime warranty on it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is perfect. You know, a good starter cabinet for a kid, for those little extra machines. You know, Scott and I go to a lot of quilt shows, and these ladies, I mean, some people have 10, 15 machines, and, you know, trying to make sure they all have a home so that they're able to be used and they're safely kept. I mean, that's important, and for a very low price.
Yep.
So,
And heavy duty locking casters on all the bodies of the Kangaroo cabinets. So you've got, you know, that
Mhm.
lifetime warranty, the dual rail hydraulic lift, the heavy duty locking casters. It's all there.
and you know what? And you think about the times that you're sitting at the kitchen table or the dining room table and you have your sewing machine out and you're looking to sew, but you don't have that much time and then you have to clean up for dinner. So just, I mean, getting your machine into a cabinet and off of those folding tables, I mean, these cabinets are going to help with your posture so you can sit and sew longer and sew in comfort, but also, I mean, your machine is being safely kept. You don't have to worry about, you know, banging it or dropping it off the table or a kid bumping into it. And I mean, Scott, why don't you show them how quickly you can open and
To
close?
Up and sew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you wanted to sit and sew, so you easily just push that down.
So here, let's close it fully up.
Okay.
We'll even move slow. So think about at home right now. You know, if you are
Well,
sewing.
both
on-
of us can't do it. So it's got to be one. You got to do it.
So, you know, what we find is our biggest competitor is the kitchen table, and having that dedicated space, you know, you're not having to clear off the table. You're not having to go to the linen closet, take the 4 towels off, bring the machine out, set it up on the table. You get 20 minutes to sew, and then you have to take it all down again. Having that dedicated space, you're up and sewing in under a minute, right? So we're going to open our door, flip open our side, lock in our leaf, come over, do the other side. And I'm not running here. I mean, we're moving slow. And then
We should add a ticker up on the screen to time you.
we're going to remove our sewing well cover. And the mysterious third position, our machine is put away. A little push down, and boom, you're up and sewing in, I mean, I don't know, was that 30 seconds?
Maybe
32 seconds.
32 seconds. We did have a timer.
seconds.
We just didn't have it up on the screen. So
Thank you, Ethan.
32 seconds for these smaller machines, or for these smaller cabinets. And just think about it. Those larger ones, some of them don't even take that long, you know? So this is a great solution to be able to store your machine away, to keep it safe, you know, and don't have to worry about banging it. To switch out, we've got one more cabinet left. Is there any questions up there that we have
Yeah.
missed so far?
Brenda, 7-9. So Brenda, our Kangaroo and Joey, that was the one that we opened with. That one will do the 790.
As well as that Sydney cabinet too.
Yep. And the Sydney will the Sydney will do all of them. But for that 790, you need that Kangaroo and Joey or that Sydney cabinet. The Bandicoot can be fit 7. Same thing, Gene, with the 770, that Kangaroo and Joey. And if you're in Authorize's store, anything, and all you have to say is anything with an A7 opening will fit those Bernina machines at 770 and 790. So an A7 or an A14, which is that Kangaroo and Joey and that Sydney, those machines will fit for you. Good
There's
question.
a gentleman, I can't read the name, but he just said they bought one for their granddaughter and we love it. So I think that is John, I think I saw the name was. Yep, John, black silk.
Yes.
So you bought one
Mhm.
for their granddaughter. So, you know, it is a great cabinet.
With the
I mean,
lifetime warranty,
with the
the
lifetime
heavy-duty
warranty on it,
casters and the
and the
dual rail
hydraulic lift. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
That is perfect.
I mean, this will last you a lifetime. So, all right.
What are we doing?
Love
now?
it.
We are
Um,
going to have them put up on the screen, and then we'll switch out cabinets. Did you guys have questions?
Yes, Maria Ford wanted to know what is the available space under the cutting table with the supports when the leaf is lifted?
Ooh.
Oh, okay. You want to?
I don't know what
I will
she's
scoot
putting
you down
under
here.
there.
He will get that taken care of.
Luckily,
He
it's
will
right
measure.
There
here.
you go.
Yeah,
And
that's a great question.
So we're actually going to bring that right back on the camera here. We have a tape measure, Ethan. We got a tape measure here. So when you
I
open
should
up
put it on the
these on the
table.
end here. Oh, I should probably get my side, huh? All right. So the width across here is, are we on there?
Yep.
34, I would say 34 and a quarter to be safe, just because it's a snug 34 and a half. And then underneath,
Survey says 16.
16 inches where those leaves come out. But I mean, you can come all the way. I mean, if
Right,
you're going
the
to put
leaf
it
is
underneath, it's
25.
26.
26.
26.
I tried one time on a memorized dimension. I was so close.
You were very close.
So close. And then our height is 36 inches.
And
So
30, yeah.
yeah,
so
you've got a
36.
ton of space underneath here to
Yeah.
store. You know, if there's a little rolling caddy or anything, absolutely, yeah. Don't let that space go to waste.
No, a lot of
Yeah.
ladies, you know, you have all those Rubbermaid containers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Stick those underneath.
Familiar.
All right, we will get this one moved back out. And then, any other questions, ladies?
I think you answered
Yeah,
because
I
we
think
wanted
you
to know about
answered them.
the 790 and the 770. So
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. So those.
That's a
those
great price.
all right,
It
we are set with the next one here, ladies.
All right.
All right. So here we have is our Kiwi cabinet. So if you remember the Kangaroo and Joey that we showed you in the beginning, this is a great companion side piece to put with that cabinet, or the Sydney cabinet, or even the Bandicoot we just showed you. So this is a really nice little table to have. So as you can see, very small footprint when it is all closed up. And then you can just open it up. So you swing open that gate leg, flip the top on over. It does come with this pressing mat that you see here and this cutting mat. So a great little piece to have on the side, so you can cut, you can press, you can swivel right over, and you can sew at your sewing machine.
And then drawers, lots and lots of drawers. 'Cause
Then
we
the
can never
drawers.
have enough drawers.
Comes with 2 thread holder removable thread holders. So you can have an array of different kinds of threads in here. And then the second one, you also get one too. So you can take these out, you can put them wherever, you can leave them sit here. Now, Scott, when he has these in his sewing room for his
So
Kiwi,
We have a Kiwi at home. I wanted my drawer storage because you can never have enough
again,
drawers.
never enough storage.
So L brackets, Home Depot, Lowe's, Menards, make a floating shelf, and now you've got all 4 drawers for storage. And all the drawers that you're seeing today, these are all full view, soft closing drawers. The bottom drawer, perfect view, Ethan. So you can see that is a really deep drawer. Iron will fit. Some of the smaller sergers will fit. Mine is all scraps in the bottom of ours. And it's just the perfect, that perfect companion piece. Oh, thank you. This is available in all 3 colors, so it will complement any of the cabinets in the Kangaroo or Arrow line. So we've got the white, the teak, and the gray. This is a Kangaroo, so it does have the lifetime warranty.
Mm-hmm.
The main body of the cabinet is on the heavy-duty locking casters. Sarah, Stellaire, yes.
Stellaire,
Sydney,
you're going to want to look at the Sydney.
the Sydney
The
cabinet.
Sydney light that we showed you. Yeah.
Yep. So
So-
yeah, the Kiwi's just, man, it's like it's Santa's little helper.
It is. It's amazing. I mean, you can never have enough storage, and to be able to sit, and be able to not have to get up and go over to your cutting station, to not have to go and, obviously you're going to want to do those for your bigger pieces, but for your smaller pieces, you can just sit right at your sewing cabinet and you can cut, you can press, and you can sew.
turning
I
right
mean,
to
you just
sewing.
kind of just swivel all right around within your workspace, and it just helps you save time to be able to, not have to get up. I mean, granted, it's great for us all to get up
It's
and move
actually-
and
yeah,
stuff.
I gotta
you
work
know,
off some of those
yes.
Reese's peanut butter cups.
Yes.
As
So,
we
I
can
mean,
see.
this is a great little addition to have. So this one is also on a screaming deal. And call in to authorize. They'll work with you guys on getting these special pricings, but they'll also work with you on shipping. So talk with them about that, making sure you're getting the cabinet that works right for your machine. Phenomenal. So just a very small, compact, is a great, a companion. I can't talk right now. Words are hard. To the Kangaroo and Joey, to the Sydney, to the Bandicoot, even just having it by itself, and just having a little extra storage in your workspace. So
and the great thing too with it being a separate piece, so ours, we actually keep it in the closet. So we took over our 19-year-old's bedroom. She's in the dorms, and we wanted natural light for sewing, so we took over a corner of her bedroom, and we keep the Kiwi in the closet. And then is there storage in the rear of the cabinet? The drawers are the entire cabinet. So like here, let's turn it sideways so that way you can see this. The drawer, it's the entire width of the cabinet. So when we say a full view, a full feature drawer, it just means it's encompassing all of the space of that cabinet. So it's, they're big drawers.
they are big drawers.
They are big drawers.
They're really nice. So, all right.
What do we got next?
Oh, the best part, the most comforting part.
Oh, okay. We're gonna scoot Kiwi back to the North Pole, and we're gonna be right back with Santa's favorite present.
All right, we are all set.
Are we frozen? I'm here too. Connie's here. Gail's here. That's a great handle. What's normal? I like wheels on doors, and so do we. And the nice thing too.
I don't know if they are we back on, guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
All
I just
right.
had us muted.
Okay. We are exhausted, so we are sitting here, but we love the names here. What's normal? That is a perfect handle. We absolutely love that. That's great.
Yeah,
So-
that defines me. What's normal?
What's
Who
normal?
knows with this guy?
Not with him. Who knows?
No.
All right. So we have, showed you guys a lot of cabinets. And one thing we did not get to show you yet are these absolutely amazing sewing chairs. They are so comfortable, and they hit the small of your back right where you need that support. It just kind of helps, take that pain and strain off your neck and shoulders, just curves right with you. And then even if you're leaning forward a little bit, you don't even have to worry about it not supporting you. It's still getting that support on you. They're adjustable in height. So there is a lever here on the right-hand side, unless you're like Scott and assemble it. I can't get this one up because there's no
Oh, is it on the left?
No. I can't get that one up.
Oh, that's what happens here.
It's 'cause-
So you can do the mechanism on the left or right hand side. Now there's a little arrow that says it should be on the right hand side, but I gotta throw some love to the left-handed people out there.
He does.
So I do kind of mix it up on Valerie once in a while and do a left-handed one.
So adjustable in height from 18 to 22
There we go.
inches.
So
They
this
do
is
have,
all the way up. I mean,
yeah, look at those little legs.
you little guy.
So they're on the 5-star base, so you don't have to worry about falling off your chair if you drop something on the floor.
They do swivel.
And they do
360.
swivel. So if you get bored and you just need a break, you can just sit and spin in your room and everything like that.
Dizzy.
But the one thing I absolutely truly love about these,
Wait, do this one
why that one?
because this was the special one that I found.
Oh, is this a special one?
This is the special
All
one.
right. So in here, it's got storage underneath the seat. And his special one that we found earlier, not only, let's go this way, it has chocolates inside.
Now
So
the chocolates do not come with purchase.
they do not, but you
If
can store
they
your
did,
sweet
I
treats
would
in there.
probably I'd eat them all.
Yeah, I
Let's
do
be
like
honest.
Reese's is my favorite go-to. So you can store your, machine manuals in here. You can put, your sharp objects down here. For those frustrating days, a small bottle of wine. I had a few ladies last week tell me that, even the little bottles of booze will fit in there perfect, So they do come in 5 fun prints that we do have here to show you.
Maureen has a chair.
Maureen has a chair. She has the one
To the
To
to
the
our
far
left here. Is it dogs or is it
I think
So
it's
Wow?
this one.
Probably
I
So
think
Wow.
it's this one, the
Yeah.
So Wow. So for the sewing and painting watercolors. So Wow, like Maureen, she said she has this one. This is our #1 seller. It's absolutely amazing. I love the colors all in it. Hey, this one has confetti inside. So it's got, your sewing machines. Then the next one we have here is our kitty cats, more confetti poppers. Then we have our black Notions.
Which one is this?
Hey, that would be the bright buttons because they're
they're
bright.
the buttons are bright. And then last but not least,
for all you dog lovers.
we do have this way.
Yep.
We do have our dog print as well. So we've got our good dog chair. And then we do have our Royals line. And the Royals line is, they're the fun colors, just toned down a little bit. If you
if
don't
you're in a
have that-
multi-purpose
yeah.
room or you share a room with somebody and it doesn't really go with your decor and everything, we do have options for you. Don't feel like you're a boring person. That doesn't mean you're
No.
boring by any means. It's just a different chair.
They're
Don't
toned
worry
down.
about it. They're so
toned
fun.
down
I
just a
love them.
smidge.
So here we have our Baroness Black. So a nice solid black. Our newest one to our lineup.
New to the club.
Is our Madame Scarlet. So it is a very bright red.
It is vibrant.
It is a very vibrant
is
red. It is
vibrant red.
vibrant. Next we have is our Princess Hazel. And this one is, I would have to say, is the most underrated of our solid, because not only is it tan, but it's got a whole bunch of different colors interwoven in there. There's purples, there's reds, there's greens and blues.
You got to check that one out in
It's a
person.
beautiful, beautiful chair. Then we have our Royal Purple.
Duchess Blue. And last but not least, Lady Gray.
Lady Gray. So,
And it's in one box.
it does come in one
It's
box.
in one box.
It weighs 26 pounds. So still lightweight enough for you to be able to take with you to retreats. They're just fun.
They fit great in a car. You just flip it upside down.
Yep.
Sits on your seat.
Yeah, it's perfect. And the nice thing is then you're in your own sewing chair when you're at a retreat or wherever you go, and you're going to be comfortable and you're going to be able to sit there. You go to these retreats, they have the hard plastic chairs or the metal chairs,
Yes. Let's be comfortable.
Be comfortable.
Let's sew in comfort.
All right, so
we can
let's
sew
recap
longer.
what we did today. So we have the gray kangaroo and Joey. So I don't know, Aaron, if you want to pull those up on the screen and we'll just kind of cover those real quick. So we've got the kangaroo and Joey for $19.99, available in white, teak, and gray.
Perfect.
That also comes with that free floor daylight lamp.
And there is a requirement.
What is the requirement?
They got to make the noise when they turn the lamp on.
Well, what if they can't, like me?
Well, just give it a shot.
All right, so we had the kangaroo and Joey. Will fit about 95% of the machines on the market. Next one we had was our Sydney Light. Sydney Light now is going to be able to accommodate all the machines out on the market, even those Bernina 990s, Avenir's, Radiances, whatever sewing machine you may have. It is available in hydraulic and electric. Also comes with that free floor daylight lamp. Available white, teak, or gray. $23.99 for hydraulic, $28.99 for electric. So that is a great cabinet. It's got the work surface that you need and also to hold those big machines.
And just a reminder on the 990 customers,
You'll want to go with the electric
you want to
version.
do the electric if you're putting your machine into storage.
Yes.
Because your machine is tall.
Yes,
Unlike me.
absolutely. And then after that, we did the Kookaburra cutting table, the best cutting table. Absolutely love it. Not only are you getting the cutting table, you're getting the cutting mat. That is a self-healing cutting mat that covers the whole top, but you're also getting that Ironmatic pressing mat and mitt that will come with it. Those are available in all three colors as well, white, teak, or gray. That is on sale for $11.99. The next one
we do.
Then we did the Bandicoot.
The Valerie.
So the Bandicoot cabinet, just a great little cabinet for those small to mid-sized machines, in white, teak, or gray as well. After that, we had our little Kiwi cabinet, the little companion cabinet that works great with any sort of sewing cabinet that you have in your sewing space. That one, it comes with that pressing mat, the cutting mat, the 2 removable thread holders. Just a great little side piece to have inside your sewing space to be able to cut, press, sew all in one fell swoop in your little sewing nook.
In all three colors.
In all three colors, white, teak, and gray. So comfortable. Your back will love you forever when you get one of these in your sewing space.
That's a solid recap.
That is a solid recap. So I want to thank Barbie and Mary for having us here today. And
The room.
Yes, most definitely.
well,
Well,
thank you for
viewers,
having us.
yes. And yes, thank you. I hope
Yeah,
all our
thank
viewers
you.
enjoyed you
Yes.
and loved the show and all the information. All right. So I hope all you viewers enjoyed this information.
I did.
Like I said, come in and see us about the special bundles we have because there were too many to list. And we do have all of that information for you. So you can even call us up and we'll be more than happy to go over things with you on the phone. So thank you for joining us today and have a wonderful day.
Well, whether you're near
Yeah.
or far, give us a call. We can
Yes.
help you out with that.
Mhm.
So, and okay, thank you. I keep on
Yeah.
interrupting her today because I think I had too much coffee, but
It's all right. I don't care. It's all good. Yes.
yeah.
So thank you, everybody. And we'll see you next time. Am I unmuted?
Yep.
All right. Good morning. So we are ready for our drawing. So the secret word is chair. Capital C, lowercase h, A, I, R. So get your chair in. And those, by the way, are very comfortable. I love those chairs. All right. How many viewers were there?
32 right now.
32?
We have about
Okay.
18 entries, so
Okay.
get them in, ladies.
Yeah. Type away.
Chelsea asked how much the chairs. Just have them give us a call.
Yeah. Give us a call
Go
on
over
the
special
pricing
pricing.
and we'll be more than happy to help you. And the back of the chair, that just fits right into your lumbar area. They're very comfortable.
All right, we got 31 entries, about
All
30 people.
right. Cool. All right.
Get ready to do the drawing.
Okay, we're going to start the drawing. Woohoo! The winner is Sandy Lewis. Congratulations. We'll see you when you come in to pick up your $50 gift card. And you can use it towards a chair if you want. Well, thank you for joining us on this Thumbs Up Thursday. And we'll see you next Thursday. Yes. Bye-bye.